Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I will be doing a video on my thoughts that on the confirmation on that Venom and the Sinister Six are both gonna get their own spin-off movies. Okay, so lately there's been a lot of talk on Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man. The trailer came out. There's been a ton of Easter eggs, going from the most obvious ones, from which are Doctor Octopus tentacles and Vulture wings, to even as little and significant, almost unbearably seen, to going as far as to a small website seen for maybe half a nanosecond, you know, uh, you know, to up this Amazing Spider-Man craze. So we do know that Spider-Man or some kind of Spider-Man type event is supposed to happen in New York, in New Year's. Then they're making all this fuss about the new movie that's coming out next year, which it is being sold good so far from what I see. I mean, but the one sad thing is that there are other movies, such as Guardians of the Galaxy, and I believe, not sure, I don't think Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man. I'm not sure. Also supposed to be coming out next year, but they're more upping up the excitement for Amazing Spider-Man next year. They also have Captain America next year, Days of Future Past next year, but everybody's focused on Amazing Spider-Man. Kind of funny, but whatever. So, Venom and Sinister Six spinoff has been confirmed by Sony. So far, the only things we know about it is that Alex Kurtzman, Roberto Orci, Jeff Pinker, Ed Solomon, and Drew Goddard will be developing the storyline for the upcoming movies. That means the Amazing Spider-Man, the 2, Amazing Spider-Man 3, and possibly the Venom and Sinister Six spinoff. They're also helping Mark Webb, and which I'm guessing is the director, and the producers are also helping them. Their names are Avi Arad and Matt Tomach. And what they're doing is basically expanding the Spider-Man universe, which I guess is like what they did for X-Men and Avengers. X-Men is kind of slow on it. Avengers, they got like right on it. They have Iron Man's. They have 3 Iron Man solo movies, 3 Hulk solo movies. 2 consecutive. What else? They have 2 Captain America movies, 2 Thor movies. Both of them heading for a third one. They have an Ant-Man movie, which could possibly hint a future Avenger. Ant-Man being in the Avengers, which he was. There also talks with the Black Panther, and Luke Cage movies. It's just crazy over with Avengers. And then in X-Men they have they have the Wolverine solo movies. The X-Men is it's getting there, but whatever. So it's good to see that this Solo is now getting like his own spin-off, everything, right? Not many solo movies get their own spin-off. I think the only other ones are like Daredevil. That one got Electro, and those weren't that good. Depending how you want to see it, Batman and Superman are both getting like, I guess, sort of their own spin-off movie combined type of thing. With the Batman versus Superman thing and Batfleck, but how that's gonna work out, I don't know, and I don't even know how much of a spin-off that is. But this is interesting. And what's more interesting is that these are all villains. So how they're gonna portray them, I don't know. They say for Sinister Six, they're gonna do like an Avengers type thing. Like have a group of, in this case, villains. And either, I'm guessing, cause a catastrophe, and then somehow getting resolved or whatever. And that's all we know. There is a set date for a movie, and it's June 10, 2016. Now I don't know if that's for one of the 2 spin-offs, or if it's for the Amazing Spider-Man 3. What's also more interesting, in my opinion, is that they've confirmed a Spider-Man 4, but Andrew Garfield doesn't know about it. I mean, he knows about it, but he doesn't know any plans for it. He says his contract only goes up to the third one, and he doesn't even want to do a fourth one. I did do a video giving out my thoughts on this. So yeah, if you guys want to see, I'll put it down in the description below. And I'll probably also put a description below for some articles on the Venom and Sinister Six spinoffs. And in my opinion, it's interesting because then I'm guessing that it's coming out in 2018, 2019, right? Sometime between 2018 and 2020. I'm guessing that one of those movies may be in the Venom or Sinister Six spinoff. Now, my only thing I'm thinking is, how are they going to portray them? I mean, I'm guessing anti-hero-like, because, they're villains. And Venom, technically, he's a symbiote. He's technically only a villain depending on who he controls. So, that'd be interesting to see. So it's possible that the Amazing Spider-Man 4 may actually be the Venom or Sinister Six spin-off movie. There is no official confirmation on a date for when these two are going to be released. They do have some actors, more for the Sinister Six, considering they already have part of the group, because they have Rhino, they've got Green Goblin, they've got Electro. And there's a possibility with Dr. Octopus, Vulture, then the fact that we have a Venom. That's already 6. But I know there's more, groups, groups of and different variants of Sinister Six. There's even a Sinister Seven. There's a Sinister 12, I believe. So it's gonna be very mumbo jumbo. That, and we have the fact that there's Morbius, the living vampire, may come on. Vulture, Dr. Octopus, Venom. Who else? Lizard. He may come back. That's 5 already, and then they could add even more people, other villains, because we technically don't even know if Harry Osborn is Green Goblin. Technically, we all assume it is, but he could be any other Goblin. He could be New Goblin, Hood Goblin, New Goblin. Yeah, Hood Goblin, New Goblin. I believe there's a Red Goblin. There's like 5 or 6 other goblins. But most of us are assuming a Green Goblin because we want to, but whatever. This is gonna be crazy, honestly, especially for the Sinister Six. And then, we've got 3 in the bag for Sinister Six. We've got possibly 2 more. So if you want to say, okay, Vulture and Dr. Octopus, they're gonna be in this movie. Okay, who's gonna take out number 6? Is it gonna be Venom, which will be the most likely one, or is it gonna be someone else? Could it be, Morbius, one of the others, Hood Goblin, New Goblin, Hood Goblin, New Goblin, Red Goblin, or the other 3 variants. It could be someone else we haven't seen yet. This is just crazy. For all we know, it could be Sandman, because I'm pretty sure he was there. Mysterio. Maybe it's just someone that hasn't been introduced yet. So I think the Sinister Six is gonna be crazy. The Venom, that'd be also interesting to see, because maybe in Venom they could introduce Carnage. And I want Carnage to be in the big screen by now. So honestly, this is gonna be crazy. I'll put an article below on my 2 previous Easter egg videos. I'll put a link below to what's it called? I'll put a link below to the articles below. I'm trying to think what else I'm gonna put a link below. I forgot the name. The 2 Easter egg videos that I have for Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I have it right there on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, and the thoughts on the Andrew Garfield may not be returning. I mean, this is gonna be straight up crazy. So I'm gonna put links to the articles. I'm typing this before I forget. The 2 Easter egg videos that I have, and the Andrew Garfield may not be returning. For a 4th film. I'm typing this down because I'm eventually gonna forget. Trust me. I almost forgot to put a link last time to the articles in in the second Easter egg video. So this is gonna be straight up crazy. The way I see the most likely gonna be anti-heroes. Who's gonna fill the Sinister Six? I don't know. Is it even gonna be a Sinister Six? Could be Sinister Seven, Sinister 12, Sinister 8, Sinister whatever. Could be Sinister Six Generation 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 4, whatever, 7. I believe there's 7 generations and then 9 if you include Sinister 7 and 8. 7 and 12. I think the only way this will have to work is they've got the 3 Rhino, Green Goblin, and Rhino, Goblin, and Electro. They possibly Vulture and Dr. Octopus, Morbious, the Living Vampire, and Venom. Right there, that's Sinister 7. I think they're gonna go more for a Sinister 7 movie. Sinister 6, but Sinister 7 could be happening. Or it could be a Sinister 8 if you include Lizard, and hell, it could include the other 4 of the other variants for Sinister 12, or they put Mysterio and just put Sinister 9. That'd be Carnage, Sinister 10. I don't know. This is gonna be crazy. I'm probably just overthinking it. I'm getting overexcited, but the thought of this would be. I don't think we've ever had a movie based on a villain before. We've had movies based on anti-heroes before, but not a villain that we all know and all that stuff. We've had anti-villain characters. Anti-hero characters. We've had Punisher, and I think that's the only one. Maybe Blade and Ghost Rider, but they're like right there between, in my opinion, between anti-heroes and heroes. So maybe mid anti-heroes, but whatever. This is gonna be crazy. We've never actually seen a straight up villain movie, which is gonna maybe intensify, maybe be better, but whatever. So comment below on your thoughts on this video. Who you would like to see in the Sinister Six. What you would, or in the movie, or in the Venom movie, or who would you like to see. Also comment below on this video. Tell your friends, families, and neighbors. Subscribe if you're new to my channel. I do have other Spider-Man related topic videos and hero related videos. I also have Walking Dead. I also have movie review videos, comic book review videos, and stuff like that. I also have some videos that on what's happened recently in the news, a couple or TV or whatever. And to your friends, families, and neighbors, I will be putting down in the description below. Hopefully, I don't forget on links to an article for this, my 2 Easter egg videos, and my video on my thoughts on Andrew Garfield not being for a 4th one. Honestly, I think at best he's gonna be a cameo for Sinister Six or Venom, but whatever. So this is Daniel Mart signing off.